Our lead story tonight is not about politics, neither about policies nor the pandemic. Our lead story tonight is about people, about you and me, about creating a safe workplace for us. Did you know that we spend 90,000 hours at work in our entire lifetime? 90,000 hours. That's a lot of time. And feeling safe at work during this time is our right. But very often, there are colleagues and bosses who think they can violate a woman's right, violate her space and get away with it. Well, not anymore. On Gravitas tonight, we will show you how our world today is unafraid to call out powerhouses. How our world today is finally putting hashtag people over profit. We begin with Microsoft. The company's shareholders have set a precedent. They have forced the management to do more in sexual harassment cases. The shareholders have also sent a message to the rest of the corporate world that no matter who you are, no matter which cabin you sit in, women's safety is non-negotiable. Meet Bill Gates. You all know him. Bill Gates is the co-founder of Microsoft. His personal life is more colorful than Microsoft's logo. The Gates recently got a divorce. Months before that, Bill Gates was in news for his questionable conduct at work. This man was allegedly making advances on colleagues, pursuing women at work, sending flirtatious mails, even asking colleagues out for dinner. Bill Gates reportedly told a female worker, "If this makes you uncomfortable, pretend it never happened." He was supposedly referring to dinner. Gates even had a sexual relationship with an employee. This was in the year 2000. Was the relationship consensual? We don't know. Gates' private office spokesperson has called it an affair that ended amicably. So what did Microsoft do? What most companies do. When informed about sexual harassment, they order a probe, an investigation. It sounds serious, pretty fancy, but it's riddled with loopholes and comes with enough room for biases. Soon Bill Gates stepped down from Microsoft's board to show the world that he was allowing a fair probe, that investigation is now complete. But we don't know what came out of it. What did the probe find? Was Bill Gates found guilty of harassment or assault? Microsoft simply won't tell. The report has been brushed under the carpet. And this was not the first time that Microsoft was protecting predatory bosses or shielding so-called valuable employees. During the Me Too movement, some employees had flagged sexual harassment at work. Even then, Microsoft conducted an investigation, the findings of which were never made public. So the company's shareholders decided enough is enough. There was an annual shareholders meeting on the 1st of December, and shareholders decided to step in and force the management to act. They approved a proposal asking the company to reveal more about what the probe on Bill Gates found, what investigations on other employees found, how Microsoft handled the sexual harassment cases. The shareholders want all of this detailed in a report. The management is obviously not happy because this is a direct hit on the company's reputation, its credibility. Before the meeting, Microsoft had asked the shareholders to vote against the proposal. Instead, nearly 80% of the shareholders decided to vote against the management, nearly 80%. This is being called a rebellion, a rare rebellion within Microsoft. A fallout like this has not been seen in 21 years. And what's even more important is that this discord does not involve money or power or expansion or strategy or any of those decisions. This is about women's safety. I could call this a landmark protest, except that it would be underselling it. Do you understand the significance of this rebellion? By taking a stand on women's safety, Microsoft shareholders have sent waves across the corporate world. The message is quite simple. Women's safety is non-negotiable. It does not matter if you're Microsoft, if you're worth $450 billion, if you've shown years of steady growth, if your profits have been unaffected by the pandemic, if your stocks have fared well. None of this matters. If you as a company see nothing wrong in protecting predatory bosses. Investors today worry more about the environment at your workplace than your books. I will give you another example. Tesla. It's one of the world's most valuable companies. Tesla is worth $1 trillion. The shareholders should ideally be very happy, except they're not. Tesla too recently held its annual shareholders meeting. There, a shareholder resolution asked Tesla to reveal details of its handling of harassment complaints. 46% of shareholders in Tesla voted for this resolution. Last year, only 27% did. Do you see the difference? Our world is changing. More people are unafraid to speak up today than they were the last year, or the year before, or during the Me Too movement. Today, the world is ready to punish men in power who think they can get away with harassment. Today, shareholders are not shy of rocking the boat of a powerful company, of taking a stand against powerful men who they think that they can get away with lewd comments, sending winks on text messages, forcing themselves on colleagues. Well, not anymore. The days of hiding behind power are over. The days of hiding behind glass cabins are over. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.